Welcome. Today we analyze an extremely effective price action setup, which I have coded to capitalize on the strong continuation movements of gold, XAUUSD. We will see a precise system to identify the entry signal and manage its risk. This is a purely bullish pattern. It is not a setup to be used for shorting. The first condition is the identification of the breakout candle, green. This candle must close above the high of the most recent swing high or pullback high. This is where the price indicates to us that the bullish pressure has overcome the last resistance. The second condition is that the candle must close above the SMA 21. The third condition, optional for greater safety, is that the candle's close must be near its high. The first step is to locate our breakout candle. It must be a strong bullish candle, meaning it must close green. This candle on January 21st, 2025, signals the potential start of a new impulse. Now for rule number 1. The candle's close must definitively break and hold above the high of the most recent market structure, what we call the swing high or pullback high. This validates the strength of the breakout and suggests the resistance is cleared. Rule number 2 is our trend filter. The candle must also close above the simple moving average 21. If the price is trading above the SMA 21, we confirm the market is in a bullish environment, giving our signal a higher probability of success. Finally, we have an optional but highly recommended filter. I prefer to see the closing price very close to the candle's high. This suggests that buyers maintained momentum until the very end, indicating a true impulse candle and minimizing the risk of a fake out. With all rules validated, we move to the execution. We set a pending order, buy stop, just above the candle's high. The stop loss is placed below the candle's low. This setup ensures a tight stop and confirms the trade only activates on continued bullish strength. If you want me to analyze more historical examples of this strategy on gold, let me know. Drop a gold or XAUUSD in the comments below, and please hit the like button. If we hit 100 comments, I'll release a dedicated video breaking down more profitable past trades with this exact setup. Let's solidify our understanding by looking at a past example. This is XAUUSD on March 10th, 2023. Notice the price had been in a downtrend, making this an even better test of our confirmation rules. We identify a large bullish candle. It not only closed green, but it also closed very near its high, confirming strong buying pressure. Crucially, it closed above the SMA 21, indicating the momentum shift from the previous downtrend. Next, the key confirmation. Did the close break the previous swing pullback high? Yes, it did. The candle broke the last major high on the left, which clears the structural resistance needed for a new rally to begin. All our entry rules are validated. Now for the execution. The entry is set as a buy stop above the candle's high, and the stop loss is placed below the low. This ensures our maximum risk is minimized, and the trade is activated only upon continued bullish follow-through. Looking at the outcome, the market aggressively moved upwards after activation. By managing the trade and potentially using a trailing stop, this pattern could have easily hit a 1 to 4 risk-reward target within a few weeks, demonstrating significant profit potential. All right, let's move on to the next example. Here we are looking at the XAU/USD chart from July 7th, 2020. First, we identify our signal candle. Notice how this bullish candle closes firmly above the 21 simple moving average, confirming the uptrend, and finishes very close to its high, showing strong momentum. Crucially, Look at the price action structure. The closing price of this breakout candle is clearly higher than the previous pullback high, validating the continuation pattern. With the confirmation set, we place our buy stop entry order just above the candle's high. To manage risk, the stop loss is placed immediately below the low of the same breakout candle. The market reaction was explosive. As you can see, this trade rode the trend perfectly and delivered an outstanding one to 10 risk-to-reward ratio in just 1 month. Let's analyze our final example to understand the true power of this strategy. We are looking at the XAUUSD chart on March 1st, 2024. The market had been consolidating sideways, and now we check for our breakout signal. We quickly confirm Rule 2 and the optional filter. We have a large, bullish candle closing near its high, and it closed above the SMA 21. This confirms that the market has regained its bullish momentum after the consolidation phase. Rule number 1. Check. Was the close higher than the previous swing pullback high? Yes. The candle decisively cleared the last area of resistance that had held the price down for weeks. The pattern is validated, and the trade is ready. The execution remains identical, entry with a buy stop above the high and SL positioned below the low of the breakout candle. This is the definition of a high probability entry with calculated risk. Let's look at the result using a trailing stop for risk management. If you had held the position for about 7 or 8 months, until October 2024, the trade would have achieved an outstanding risk-reward ratio of approximately 1:7. However, for the most patient traders, by holding the trade for more than a year, all the way to April 2025, the ratio would have exceeded a phenomenal 1:15. This showcases the massive trend-following potential of the gold surge setup. That completes our breakdown of the gold surge strategy. If you found value in this deep analysis, please take a moment to leave a like and share it with other traders to help the channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new high-probability setup. Finally, comment below and let me know your thoughts on this strategy and which asset or pattern you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end. Remember, keep studying, keep improving, and happy trading.